Ladies and gentlemen, itsmontez.com from itsmontez.com, and today we have the pleasure of speaking with
Ron May.
And tell us, we are out here at Mammy's Kitchen. Tell us what has brought you out here today. What's going on?
Mammy's Kitchen has become an icon in Bardstown, Kentucky. It's a wonderful place to come and eat. It's also a wonderful place to come and listen to entertainment. We've got some incredible bands that come through here. One in particular I'm very fond of, the Les Masters Band. I brought him here. I talked with the people at Mammy's and I said, hey, you've got a bunch of great bands. I said, but you got to have this guy come out and play. And they said, well, so I pushed and pushed and pushed. And finally they said, okay. So now whenever Les comes, he packs the house. And I'm assuming he's their #1 band.
Mm-hmm. Now tell me, how did you meet the band? How did you come across Les? What brought you two in contact?
Well, being from Eastern Kentucky, as is Les, I had a little place in Mount Washington, which is just about a half an hour north of here. And Les and I met, and he asked me if he could play in my place. And I said, yeah. I said, you can play. So I really didn't know that much about booking bands and everything. So I had this young kid, 18 years old, good looking, smooth, I mean, sing, play the guitar, everything. And I said, well, I've got something coming up Saturday night. I said, you and this guy can both play. He said, all right. So we're there. This young kid walks in. He's got 100 16-year-old girls following him in. And he gets up there and he plays, and I'm back in the audience, and Les is on the other side. And I said, hey, Les, I said, this kid's good. And I'd never heard Les play. He just sold me on the fact that he said he could play the guitar and sing. So I said, all right, I said, this kid's good. I said, should you have gone ahead of him? And he said, I don't know, man. He said, he's good. I said, he is. Now this is while this is going on, the music's playing. So, long story short, the guy gets done with his set, and Les is up next. And I said, how in the world are you going to follow that, man? I said, we should have put you on first. He said, we'll be okay, I think. He said, I got an idea. I said, all right. So he gets up there, he's got his guitar, and he said, all right, everybody, let's eat some spaghetti. That was it. And he broke, and he walked off the stage, and everybody started eating spaghetti. So then half an hour later, Les comes out, and he gets up on the stage, following this kid that, looks like the new Elvis. And Les gets up there and he picks up his guitar and he starts praying, and I said, oh no, I can't. No. And then he started, and I swear to God, he sounded like nobody had ever heard on a guitar. And I just yelled up to him on the stage. I said, dude, I said, you're incredible. I said, why didn't you just hop up on the stage? He goes, I didn't want to embarrass that kid in front of all his friends. I said, okay. And we've been best friends ever since. That was years ago. And I help him get some shows to help the establishments out. Because he's so good, it helps people's business. And that's why he's here at Mammy's. Mammy's, Christy, the owner's incredible people. This place is fantastic. Bardstown, Kentucky is where it's at. And we're lucky to have Les and his band here.
Now, motivations for anyone that's trying to get to, maybe it's if they're trying to just pick themselves up, or they're trying to get to the level that Les is at, or maybe even where you're at, any kind of motivation that you might be able to give to any of the people out here that are going to be watching this film.
Yeah, actually, I can. I own a couple of different businesses in different industries that are vastly different. And, Les has a 70-hour-a-week job. He works 70 hours. I talk with him all the time on the phone. He's all over everywhere because, you got to support yourself. And music's a tough gig, and we all know that. And for everybody that can play the guitar, there's 1,000 people out there just as good or better. But Les has something special. He's an entertainer. And that's what people lack. It doesn't matter if you can play the guitar. If you can play the guitar and you're really good at playing the guitar, you can be a studio musician. But if you can connect with the audience, and the people fall in love with you and your music, that's what it's all about, and that's what he does. And if you can put that chemistry together, there's a shot maybe that you can make.
Pow, 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 man. That was epic. That was strong. That was some strong stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if you need to go back and replay this, go ahead. Play it a couple times. You can't just go out there and play. You're gonna have to perform. You're gonna have to put yourself inside that element and be different. You gotta be different. Now, if ladies and gentlemen want to get in contact with you, maybe there's a band out there, there's an individual trying to get in contact with you, maybe they need a little motivation, maybe they got a band and they're looking to see if you can take a look at them, maybe to help get them booked, get them going and get their legs start to walking instead of being stagnated. How can they get in contact with you?
Well, I own a couple of businesses. They can visit any of the businesses. Or you can also get me through email at ron@alexanderbullets.com.
Can you please spell that?
ALEXANDER for Alexander, and Bullets is 2 L's and 2 T's. BULLITTS.com. AlexanderBullets.com.
Thank you so much for being on.